some of the professions. There is two. There's Warlord. There's also Engineer. So the first one I'm going to go over is Engineer. So choosing which one you want to do really depends on what you're doing. If you're not a T10s, you're trying to build stuff faster, research, buildings, I suggest Engineer. Warlord's going to be give you more advantages, but that's also going to be probably points for each time you do it. You go up by levels, one, level 5, it goes up by 5 each time. And your cap for the first season at level 40 is the max you can go on either one. So for $5, you can reset all your skill points, get them all back. And for $50, you can reset your profession and go differently. So really choose which one fits you. So the first level is going to be level 1. There's 3 rows, 1, 2, 3. To the right is levels. So the first one you're going to have is going to be rapid production, which is going to give you a lot of resources. The middle one is going to be outstanding contribution. That essentially is just going to be for level 1 would be double your points. So if you're giving 800 points, now you're going to give 1600, and you can use all those points in the store as well, right? So the next level we're going to cover. So also I'll touch briefly on the rapid production. So you can max that out 5 times. If you do the first level, it's 4 hours. Level 2 is 8 hours, and then so on and so forth. And then the outstanding contribution is 1 level. So that gives you 100%. So whatever you're donating will double it. All right. So, and then the combat experience, which you do need to go up, is for increasing your XP and killing monsters. So you may want to use some of this because as we start season 1, you're going to have to kill monsters and get your XP and get your infection up. So this will help, and it'll go level 1 is 20%, level 2 is 40%, and so on, right? So there's only 3 levels. Next, your level 5. This is a big one. Extra meal is a huge one that I would say to go for. Essentially what that is it affects your free build, your freebie for your stamina. So instead of getting the 50%, it goes up. It gives you 75 for every time you use the free stamina. So it would give you'll get 2 packs of 75 instead of the 50 daily, right? Next one is going to be your max skill levels. So your max skill levels are going to cover certain areas, right? You also have the Siege Mastery. I wouldn't say so much touch this one. This is just the durability that increased during the base levels. And then we have on that right side, again, like I talked to you, only certain skill levels are going to stay for the season. This one would be Building Inspiration. So this will increase your durability of damages by bases. So level 1 is 5%, level 2 is 10, and level 3 is 15. Now you need to increase these to go up to the next level. This is with the level 5. And then the next level that you're going to do is Profession Experience is level 10. And there's 3 skills available. The one to the right is, the furthest one is to the left is going to be Built for Free, Rapid Research, and then you have Infection. Again, that's specific to Season 1. The Infection we'll start with, it's the first one, will give you Infection to spread when you go against people, right? Kind of good. You're going to get those points back. You want to try to focus over here. So what I would say is the Built for Free is great. You can max it out 5 times, so it increases your free time speed. So the levels go as the following. It'd be free time speed construction minutes would be first level would be 48, 2 would be 96 minutes, 3 would be 144, 4 would be 192, and level 5 would be 240. All right, and then the middle is a research for free, and it applies the same. You can go up 5 levels. Remember, you want to really utilize these skill points you get. You're not getting an unlimited amount, so really choose wisely where you need them. Again, if you're not T10s or you're trying to upgrade a lot of things and catch up, Engineer, I would say, is more of the route. If you like to go to war, you want to build certain things, you get an advantage there. But remember, Engineer get you where you need to be faster if you're behind a lot for certain players. That's really your preference, though. I can't tell you yes or no on either one. That's just my suggestions. Next, you have the Infection Spread. That's only one time you have to use a skill point in that, and essentially it's what it means. You spread the infection of the virus by defeating them after they're poisoned, right? And then your level 15. So again, we go 1, 5, 10, 15, max is 20. So these are great ones too to look for. So Build Now, Research Now, and Healing Expert. Healing Expert is going to be your green one to the far right. You're going to have these orange ones to the left and the middle. So the first one is Build Now. Max is level 5, and this has a cooldown of 2 days, okay? So you get this maxed out to level 5, you're going to be 600 minutes that it immediately takes off your time for whatever you're building. And the same thing for the research now. It's going to be max level of 5, and you're going to immediately see it. And this is going to be 1,200 minutes at the max, also a 48-hour cooldown. And the healing expert is remove 1 additional virus stack from each of your current allies. So it'll help your allies who are in your alliance. This is for the infection, like I talked about in a previous video. When you get too much infection or 100%, you get killed, right? Next, we're going to level 20. So this is a rally rush, is your first one. Then you have the siege banner and double exchange. So these ones I'm not really crazy about. This is joining and returning rallies boost troop march speed. It just helps you get there faster. I would do the minimum one here just to get to the next level. Same thing with the double exchange. You can exchange resources with your with 2 types of seasonal resources. The rash is 1 to 2, so consuming 1,500 base level and gathering 30 of it will have a cooldown. So this just allows you to exchange it, all right? And the levels are 5,000, 15,000, 25,000. So if you need that, you can. Level 25 is the siege inspiration and friendly aid. Again, I'm not big on the siege inspiration. It pretty much gives you durability and damage. The friendly aid is nice though. So what it does is when you reinforce an ally's base, the casualty rate of the drill grounds units decrease, but they're not stackable, right? So the first would be all the way to level 5 for the friendly aid would be 25%, and then it goes 20, 15, 10, and 5, right? And then we come here to level 30. 30 is great. Again, cooperative construction. It's 2 levels. And what it does is boost the speed by 10% on your base level for both you and a friend. And you can ally for 60 minutes. There's a 24-hour cooldown with that, but you cannot stack it, right? So all that means is when you get into that, you can assist someone else. And then we have the research cooperative, same thing. It gives you a 20% when you're at that level. The one thing I would say is for the rapid production 24 hours, you should be able to stack that with the Secretary of Interior. So if you get that and then you pop the rapid reproduction, which gives you 24 hours of resources, it should extend that to 48 hours. I don't know if they changed it yet, but I know in the past you were able to do that. And then we're going down to our next level, which is level 35, resource saving and recycling. These are huge ones, right? So the resource saving is it reduces the cost of food, iron, and cost of construction. So this is great, like I said, if you're not a HQ 30 or you're pushing for it or you're a little bit behind, this is great. So the levels at first doesn't seem like a lot. Level 1 is 1%, 2 is 2, and all the way to level 5 is 5%, but that reduces it by a lot, right? Let's say you need 300 million, just do by 5%, it's cutting off a lot. The other one is recycling. This one is great as well. Reduce the cost of food, iron, and coin for research. Again, maxed out at level 5 is 5%. I would say these two are really big because it's going to reduce the amount you have to use all the time. It's huge. Professional Insights is going to be your green one that I said restarts. So this is instantly a gain of 2% on your base level of your current profession XP and maximized to 20,000. All right, so again, I wouldn't necessarily say it's the one you want to go for. And this is where it's going to be maxed out is level 40 for your engineer. There's 2 types of skills. So your first one is medical aid. And this is you can choose an ally and use both yours and their hospital increase by 10%. This is lasting for 240 minutes, and this stops at 70. It's a 72-hour cooldown, so 3 days. But it is very good as well. It helps a lot. And then your other one is going to be a friendly shield. This one's pretty cool. So if you get this a level 3, let's say someone forgot to put a shield on. When you have a level 3, you can get 4-hour shield to put on someone, and it helps them out. And then after that, we're kind of capped here, so we're not going to be able to go over 40. So there is other skill sets there. I'm not going to really touch on those, but these are just some of the basic ones. I want to touch on Engineer. I'm going to be putting out a video as well for Warlord and go over that so guys kind of have an understanding of what is better, guys and girls. Again, if you like these videos, you want to help me support, or you want to donate towards it and help grow this account, you can go on my Twitch, Discord, or in the game. And I'm also starting to transfer these videos into YouTube. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll see you guys out there. All right, have a good one.